Okay, I'm safe inside now. I tell you, when the wind blows like that, I think it's like 40-something mile-an-hour wind gusts. When wind blows like that, it takes a really nice temperature and turns it so freaking cold. So I'm in for the day. I'll show you what I'm going to be working on here. I was going to work on these curtains here, but Mabel's really out of it. Man, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't want to disturb her, but she was so cute. You are so adorable. Go back to sleep, baby. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. So yeah, it is pretty darn windy. In fact, I think on the last video is when the wind started, and it's just not letting up. And today, I don't know, I think it's supposed to be like 48-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I've been in worse, but it's forcing me to stay here in the trailer because it's so darn cold when the wind blows. Little Mabel here won't let me work on the curtains. She's napping, and that should last most of the day. So I'm going to work on my other project, and my other project will actually take several days to do. But let's just get started here. It's something I'm working out in my head. It might not work out. If it does not work out, you'll never see this video, but fingers crossed. What it is this cushion here on the back of the sofa. I would like to get rid of this. It would add, wow, a lot of room. Let's see how much it would add. It would add like almost between 4 and 5 inches onto the back of the sofa. And I don't really need this. I don't lean that way. I lean this way. So yeah, somebody had mentioned it before, and I didn't know what she was saying at the time, but now I do know. It just slide right off this thing. It's too narrow. So I'm going to take this off, but it's not as simple as that. Of course it's not as simple as that, because this shelf here and this window, and this is a window, I just have it blocked because of the light, is the cat's favorite window at night. They love sitting here and they love looking out this front window. So I don't want to take that away from them, because I don't want them back there on top of me looking out those windows when I'm trying to sleep. So plus they really enjoy this window. So I have come up with something to basically add a shelf to this area that comes out that they can jump up on, yet I don't have to have this here. It's not as easy as you think. I looked, and before anybody mentions that, I looked into the window shelves, you know, where you can get little cat shelves you can put in the windows. They don't work because they're like suction cups and stuff. Problem is, this window is constantly, the shade is being pulled up and down. I would constantly be having to take it off and put the suction cups back on, and that's not going to work for me. It's just not going to work. I can't see how that would create a stable surface for them to jump up and down on over time. So no way. So what I'm going to do is something else. I don't want to really tell you ahead of time, but let's take a look at something. Let me do this, and I have to lift this up to look underneath. And let me do that. It's not that easy to do, so hold on a second. Let me put these, I know you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to see if this will work or not. I have a second idea if this one doesn't. They make that look so easy in the videos, putting that. This is actually here, this is a bunk bed. See? And I won't use it for that. I like my sofa. And this goes in here. Okay, so I'm underneath this. I'm on the bottom bunk looking up. And this top bunk has these hinges here. And now that I'm looking at them, this is not what I expected. I thought I saw something else the last time I was under here, but apparently not. But what I'm looking at, I wonder if I could just use hinges in the store and not take them off of here. Anyway, there's two. And the idea is to either use these two hinges, take them off of this. Or use the one that would hold up the dining room table, which I never use because I sleep over there. So that's a thought too. But anyway, I use these hinges to make, I'm gonna have to make up my own hinge. That's what it's looking like. I can just buy these in the store. I don't even have to take this off. Interesting. Anyway, use these hinges to make a ledge, a shelf for them to set on. That is my thought. Like seriously, this is I got an idea here. I got another brilliant idea. I don't have to take these off at all, other than here. But I don't have to use them at all. If this is all that's holding this on, I might even have them out in my work box, where my tools are. I might even have hinges like this, except without the curve. I don't need this curve on there. Yeah, okay. So that is my thought. This is going to take a while. I would have to drill, because my shelf won't go all the way across I'm making for the cats. I will have to drill some holes here. But I won't be penetrating the actual wall when I do that. Outside wall. So that's okay. But yeah, so I have this. I'm tempted to crawl underneath the bed because there is also another kind of bracket that holds the table up. And that would work really good too. In fact, I could actually order one of those from Scamp, but I'm never going to use this one. So yeah, I'm going to make a ledge for them to sit on. So I don't want to really take anything out until I definitely know what I'm going to do, because I cannot take I can't take this shelf away from them. Oh my gosh, I better get out from underneath this because that wind is shaking this trailer really bad. Hold on. Okay, all I needed for that thing to fall on my head, the trailer was swaying with the wind, and got a little scary because I didn't really have that upper bunk hooked onto the poles right. Okay, so I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, you know, I actually have some hinges in the van, and I wouldn't even have to take those out. But my other thought, like I said, is to look at what the dining room table actually has. A thing you can click the table down on, and they sell those with Scamp, the Scamp parts, but I'm not using that. So I'm gonna put everything back on the sofa, pull everything out from under the bed, which is not a lot, but there's a litter box underneath there, and take a look at that one, because like I said, I'm going to make a shelf for them. They can set across here. And until I can figure out how to do it, I'm not taking this off. And by the way, this is what will be on the bed in the van. I am using this as the mattress. Same thing I'm laying on the dining room table. It does curve around on the edges, but I have a way to fit it so, I have enough foam to fill in areas, put it that way. Anyway, this video is getting weird. Let me throw everything back on the sofa. Maybe we'll crawl underneath the bed and take a look there. I told you this is going to take a few days. It'd be easier to work on the curtains, but maybe later after I crawl under the bed. Let's take a look, because I'd like to do this. I'd like to get it done. that would be really cool, you know, and just put it, you know, just a small ledge from here to here. I said I wasn't going to tell you what it is, but otherwise it's not going to make any sense, anything I'm doing. I'm going to put the ledge down here. There is a little bit of a ledge there, but not enough for them to stand on and be comfortable. Yeah, I'm getting kind of excited. Got lots of hinges down in the van, so let me move things around and let's see what the setup is on the dining room table. I don't know, so let's take a look at that. Okay, hi, I'm back. I started to pull stuff out from underneath the bed, but I could see the back of the table. I could see that everything was covered by my mattress, so I couldn't really look to see what the bracket and hinges look like underneath. So I just went onto their website, and this is what I found. Okay, so that's $35, and it's like really overkill for what I want to do. So that's out. The hinges they had on there, those were $11.25, but I think I can do it with my own. I can't find the hinges. I was out in the van. Of course I couldn't find the ones I was talking about. But I think I think I didn't have like ones with 4 square like it was on there. And that one also had a little elbow on it. And I don't think I'm going to need that. I think because I'm not drilling into the wall of the Scamp, that I'm just going to kind of drill into that lip that's holding out underneath. I think all I need is just regular hinges, but I want ones that with more just 2 screws in it. And I think mine were like 2, and then I had some more hinges somewhere in my van that are 4 going across. I think that'll be fine, and I'll show you why. And I'm sorry, this video is like backwards. I should have showed you to begin with, but I was hoping I could just muddle along and surprise you in the end. But what I have here is one of the boards from the house, and they have these really nice little here, let me show you. And you put these on here, and can you see that, how it sets? There's 2 of them, and it sets here and here. And that's easy enough. If I had it hinged, see those? Can you see those? Yeah. It would hold it. I think this will work out really, really good. Anyway, that was my thought, and I think we can just go with regular hinges, but I want something that's a little stronger. Maybe if I can find my 4 screw hinges, that would work. I thought maybe L brackets or straight brackets also, but the brackets I have are too big for that. So maybe I'll buy a couple different things and then come back instead of going to the store 20 times. My brother, when I bought my first house, he came over to help me with something, and it ended up taking like a couple days, a simple little project. And it was the only time I ever asked for anybody for help, because it was my first home, and I'd learned that, first of all, nobody's going to help you. You got to learn to do it yourself. And second, something he told me, and it's always been true, is the simplest job you think is only going to take an hour or 2 will turn into days and several trips to the hardware store. And that is so doggone true. If anybody's owned a home and tried to fix anything, it is a miracle if you can get anything done in the time you think it's going to take. So I might try buying some. I'm trying to think of what it looked like. I will go back when this is all over and look at that video and see how it was. Wish I would have measured, but that's okay. I'm not lifting this thing up again. I'll go back and look at that and see whether I want to use L brackets. I like the idea of a hinge that will drop down. Just the whole thing will just drop down. I really like that idea, because basically the cats never come and look out this window during the day, ever. It's only at night. So it'd be nice if I could just drop that down during the day and just put it up at night, or if it's ever in my way. Now that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, wow, is that sticking out too much? You can't really tell from the angle you're at. But if I'm sitting here, is this going to bother me? And no, I think I'm okay. I think I'm going to be okay with this. It's just so much more, I'll have so much more room with this gone. If it does bother me, I'll just whack off right across here. And that will solve that problem. Yeah, just right across there. And then they'll have a nice ledge still. I mean, this is kind of wide. It'll probably annoy me. Yeah, I think I'll just whack it off, and I still have everything I need underneath. And then this won't be in my way. And that's not an issue. That's going to be fairly simple to do. And of course I got a sewing machine so I can resew this. So, like I said, I kind of got the video backwards. I should have showed you that from the first. But I was hoping I could just muddle along and you guys could follow me, and that's not going to happen. So as you see, this is going to take me a while. And yeah, I got to kind of get creative. My dad was... he was a great guy, and he was always just came up with the craziest things, and that's the way he always was. He was very independent. He didn't follow the normal mold or anything, but he taught me how to use my, creativity. And the job I had to be kind of creative sometimes because we didn't have enough money in the little lab I worked at, so we tended to come up with things on our own. And yeah, so this is fun. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So I'm going to let you go for now. We'll call this part 1. I'll give it some kind of name. And this will probably continue for a long time because there's no way this is going to get done easily. Okay. But I can do my curtains if Mabel ever gets up from her little nap she's taking. Anyway, thanks for hanging in there, guys. I'm sorry. This is weird. But I get real excited about doing these kind of things. So I'm going to let you go for now. Hope you all are doing great, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.